Hey guys, it's Tuesday again, so it means lesson day. Today we're going to be talking about the burning bush. You can find this in Exodus chapters 2 through 4. Moses was on the run. He had killed a man, and now Pharaoh wanted to kill him. From Egypt he had journeyed far into the land of Midian. It was a desolate place. As Moses was sitting by a well, he met the 7 daughters of Jethro, who had come to fetch water for their flocks. Some local shepherds were pushing them away from the well, but Moses defended the girls and drew their water for them. Their father Jethro was a priest of Midian, and from that day Moses was welcomed into Jethro's family. Now he lived in the desert, helping to guard the flocks in the wild and lonely hills, and there he married Zipporah, one of Jethro's daughters. 40 years had passed, but God had not forgotten the flight of the Israelites slaves in Egypt, nor had he forgotten Moses and his harsh and lonely life in the desert of Sinai. One day Moses climbed Sinai, also known as Mount Horeb. He was searching for a stray sheep when he saw a bush on fire. He thought nothing of it for a moment. It was a common sight on the hillsides in the blazing sun and heat. But then he stopped. The bush was burning furiously, a ball of flame, but no branches fell off, no leaves turned to ash. The fire was so bright it almost blinded him, and he shielded his eyes. He took a step forward. Then a voice called out, "Moses, Moses." He looked around. He didn't see anyone. He got a little afraid. "Take off your sandals, because you are standing on holy ground," the voice said. Moses took off his sandals and stood there. "I am the God of your ancestors, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. I have seen the misery of my people in Egypt, and I am sending you to Pharaoh to rescue them," said the voice. "I have chosen you to lead them to the land I have promised to my people, a land flowing with milk and honey." Moses hid his eyes. He did not know what to do or say. Why was God appearing to him? Moses a failure, Moses a murderer. How could he go to Pharaoh? And why would his fellow Israelites believe him in the first place? "What if the Israelites ask your name?" Moses asked. "Who shall I say is sending me?" The bush erupted in flame. Searing the sky, and Moses stumbled back. "Say that I am has sent you." Moses bowed down to the ground, trembling hardly, daring to ask another question. At last he looked up. "What if they don't believe me? Why should they listen to me?" So God commanded Moses to throw his staff onto the ground. Immediately it turned into a snake. "Catch it by the tail," said God. Moses did so, and the snake suddenly stiffened into the staff of wood. Once again God gave him another miracle to perform in front of the Israelites and Pharaoh. But Moses still hesitated. "Please, Lord," he said, stammering, "I am not very good at speaking. I'm too slow, and I won't know what to say. Who makes a person's mouth?" God said, and flames of the bush brightened and sparked in anger. "Who gives voices and words and sight to mankind?" But Moses was still terrified. "Please send someone else," he pleaded. "I am sending your brother Aaron to you," said God. "He is a good speaker. You can pass on my message through him to all the people." But he ended up speaking himself. He didn't even need Aaron when God had sent him. God gave him the words. There's a lot in that lesson. And it goes to show you, if you'll just listen and trust God, He's got it. He's ultimately going to take care of it. You just have to trust, you have to give it to Him. You have to have it's got to be more than lip service. You got to have faith and know that He's going to do it. If you enjoyed this lesson, please hit like. I do one of these lessons every Tuesday. Hit subscribe. I do a Fun Fact Friday video every Friday. I will see you all Friday. I hope you enjoyed it. Bye.